Have you ever wondered why some leaders keep moving forward when everyone else quits? Why do certain people rise after every failure, stay calm under pressure, and inspire millions even in the darkest moments? The answer isn't talent. It isn't luck. And it definitely isn't perfect circumstances. The truth is this: unstoppable leaders think differently. They see challenges differently, and they respond to life differently. Today you're about to discover the mindset that separates ordinary people from extraordinary leaders. Stay until the end because the final lesson might completely change the way you see success. Every unstoppable leader in history had one thing in common. They refused to be controlled by fear. Most people wait for confidence before they act. Leaders act before confidence arrives. Think about that. The average person sees uncertainty and stops. A leader sees uncertainty and moves anyway. Fear doesn't disappear. Courage simply becomes stronger. The people who change the world are not fearless. They're people who refuse to let fear make their decisions. Every major achievement begins with a step into the unknown, and that step is what separates dreamers from leaders. Another reason leaders become unstoppable is because they take responsibility. When things go wrong, most people look for someone to blame. The economy, their circumstances, their boss, their family, their bad luck. But leaders ask a different question. What can I do about it? That question changes everything. Because the moment you take responsibility, you gain power. You stop becoming a victim of life and start becoming the creator of your future. Responsibility is heavy, but it is also freedom. The strongest leaders understand that excuses may feel comfortable today, but they create weakness tomorrow. Responsibility creates strength. Leadership also requires vision. Unstoppable leaders see possibilities that others cannot see. They look beyond present problems. They focus on future opportunities. Sees obstacles, they see potential. When everyone else sees failure, they see lessons. Vision gives leaders the ability to keep moving when results are invisible. Because they understand something important. Just because you can't see progress doesn't mean progress isn't happening. A seed grows underground long before anyone sees a tree. Success works the same way. Many people quit because they don't see immediate results. Leaders keep going because they trust the process. Another powerful trait of unstoppable leaders is discipline. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. Anyone can work hard when they feel inspired, but leaders keep showing up even when they don't feel like it. They understand that feelings change, goals don't. The difference between winners and losers is often found in the moments nobody sees. The early mornings, the late nights, the sacrifices, the consistent actions repeated day after day. Discipline turns ordinary effort into extraordinary results. And over time, those small actions create massive success. Leaders also embrace failure differently. Most people fear failure because they think failure defines them. Leaders know failure teaches them. Every setback contains a lesson. Every mistake contains information. Every loss contains wisdom. The greatest leaders in history faced rejection, criticism, embarrassment, and defeat. But they never allowed temporary failure to become permanent defeat. Instead, they used every challenge as fuel. Remember this: failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. The people who achieve great things are simply the people who keep getting back up. Another secret behind unstoppable leadership is emotional control. Life will test you. People will doubt you. Situations will frustrate you. And challenges will push you to your limits. But leaders understand that reacting emotionally can destroy years of progress. They don't let temporary emotions make permanent decisions. They stay focused. They stay calm. They stay committed. While others panic, leaders think. While others complain, leaders solve problems. While others quit, leaders adapt. That ability to stay composed under pressure is one of the most valuable skills anyone can develop. Great leaders also understand the power of influence. They don't just focus on themselves. They focus on serving others. Real leadership is not about power. It's about impact. The greatest leaders inspire people to become better versions of themselves. They create hope. They create belief. They create momentum. People follow leaders who make them feel stronger. People follow leaders who help them see possibilities. People follow leaders who lead by example. And that's why character matters. Because leadership is not what you say. Leadership is what you do consistently. People watch actions more than words. Your habits speak louder than your promises. Your discipline speaks louder than your goals. Your example speaks louder than your advice. The most unstoppable leaders never stop learning. The moment you think you know everything, you stop growing. Every new level requires a new version of you. That's why leaders read, they study, they listen, they improve, and they remain students no matter how successful they become. Growth creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence, and confidence creates results. Finally, the most unstoppable leaders possess an unbreakable belief. Not necessarily belief that everything will be easy, not belief that every plan will work, but belief that no matter what happens, they will find a way forward. That belief changes everything, because when challenges arrive, they don't ask, why is this happening? They ask, how can we make this work? This happening to me. They ask, how can this make me stronger? That mindset transforms obstacles into opportunities, problems into lessons, and setbacks into comebacks. So what made leaders unstoppable? It wasn't talent. It wasn't luck. It wasn't perfect timing. It was courage over fear, responsibility over excuses, vision over doubt, discipline over comfort, growth over stagnation, and belief over limitation. The good news is that these qualities are not reserved for a select few. They can be developed by anyone, including you. Starting today, make a decision. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Stop waiting for confidence. Stop waiting for permission. Take the first step, because the future belongs to those who move forward despite uncertainty. And the moment you decide to lead yourself, you become unstoppable. Remember, leaders aren't born unstoppable. They become unstoppable through the choices they make every single day.